Have you ever hit the proverbial brick wall when it comes to social media content creation? Do you feel like you've tried every single technique, tip and trick to get your social media channels where you need them to be? Well, now's the time to double down on your content strategy and start engaging your community. One of the most important aspects of engaging with your community is actually knowing who your audience are. You can have the best content in the world, but if you haven't tailored it to your target audience, then it's not going to have the intended effect that you desire. Whether you're a personal brand or a business, this is absolutely integral. You need to first of all figure out, are you B2B, which is business to business, or B2C, which is business to consumer? So for example, if it's B2B and it's LinkedIn, then you know that LinkedIn strategy works really well with creating articles on the platform and creating text content. So actually knowing your audience is going to give you that insight into what you need to produce as well. The next step to effectively engaging your audience is making sure you're posting regular content. Even if you haven't got the capacity to post every single day, creating that structure where you're posting multiple times a week regularly is going to give you that brand awareness with your consumer, which is really going to help elevate your social platform. And the great thing, of course, about social media is if you don't know what you need to post, you can just go and look at what others are doing. Now, that's not necessarily your competitors, it could just be other people within your marketplace. But seeing how they produce the content is going to give you an idea what you need to produce and what you can do when you're creating your regular content strategy. I like to plan my content 2 weeks in advance. Sometimes it's one, but I always like to have that window where I know what I'm going to post. I'm actually thinking ahead. I'm looking at trends. I'm looking at what's happening in the world, and I'm producing content around that. And to help you all out, you can find a free content calendar in the description of this YouTube video. So that can actually help you to plan all of your content in advance. Another tip for effectively engaging your audience is demonstrating your value. Whatever marketplace you're in, you need to show your audience that you know what you're talking about. You need to prove to people on social media why following you or liking and commenting on your content is a worthy investment. And if you can't demonstrate knowledge about your key area where you're working, then how can you expect people to engage with your content? Oh, and seriously, you need to be genuine as well. People can sense if you're just trying to sell a ClickFunnels or sell one of your marketing courses. That is so apparent on social media because there's such an abundance of people doing that. Actually building that trust with your consumer, with your audience, is so important for long-term success. Another great way to engage with your community is joining in the conversation. Don't always expect people to come to you. It doesn't work like that. It's two ways. Yes, you're going to have people who are engaging with your content. Maybe they're going to leave a comment or ask a question, and that's great. But that isn't always the case. For LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram especially, hashtags are a massive part of how the communities on those platforms work. You need to be spending a lot of time, potentially even more time than you spend creating your content, on engaging with your community. Go out there, find those hashtags, engage in conversations, reply, comment, do everything you can to give yourself an advantage on social media. And for example, there's a really great feature on Instagram. If you search a hashtag, it actually tells you suggested hashtags based on that. So other hashtags that are relevant to the original one which you searched, which is really great. If you're struggling to think of which hashtags you can use or what kind of hashtags you need to be engaging with, using the suggested hashtag is really helpful. And going even further than that, you can use services like Sprout Social, Social Alert, Hashtagify to help you really double down on your hashtag strategy as well. If you found this helpful, please leave a like and hit that subscribe button. And if there's anything which you would like me to elaborate more on, or if there's something I haven't discussed in this video, leave a comment down below and I'll make sure to reply. Thank you so much, and I'll see you very soon.